Oh man, people in Overwatch competitive. It's one of those things where the mode is specifically made for people who are playing to win. Yet sometimes the people I encounter on there just baffle me with either their stubbornness or their stupidity. And like, okay, I'm not dank Jesus at the game. I'm not like pro level. I got ranked. My season high is 51 and ranked. And, I was climbing up and I was chilling. I like to do solo queue a lot of the time because I tend to stay up pretty late playing the game. So I'm rarely in like queues with my friends whenever they're playing because they're asleep. But usually when I'm in solo queue, I'll encounter like other people in solo queue who are competent or like at least are willing to communicate about how we're doing and work as a team and are playing to win. But these past couple days, all right, to give you some perspective, I tumbled to 44, and I'm not gonna say that it wasn't that it was all their fault. I mean, certainly, I couldn't. I'm not good enough to just carry a team with like one or two other people that are actually useful. Okay, so I'll give you an example. In the latest game I played, where I just had to stop playing Overwatch, I was so frustrated. Is these people? We were on Bolskaya offense, all right, and these guys, our opponents. By this time, I was around like the low 40s already because I had already gone on tilt and they decide they want to cheese us with Bastion. And our dumbass team decides to run a Mei and two Roadhogs. Like, what does that accomplish? And I'm the only one in the voice chat at this point. And I'm telling them, dude, you're just feeding the turrets their ultimates. Because, I mean, yeah, Roadhog technically does pretty well against Bastion, but they had a Reinhardt protecting it. And they refused to switch. Like, I'm telling them, guys, we can switch to like a Reinhardt. We can actually get behind the shield and try to push. And either fucking silence or just stubbornness. And they just kept going in there. They were trickling in there and just dying. And I did the best I could as Reaper, trying to get them from behind. Oh yeah, that's even worse. Like I went from behind with Reaper. You know how there's that little section where you can teleport over there. I'm like, okay, guys, here's what we're gonna do. Because these guys are in our opponent's team, I noticed that they were all up in the gates, like on the front where that bridge is. And I just decided, okay, let's punish them for doing that by having someone flank. Because they weren't running any flankers. They were running like Soldier and a support character, Lucio. And I'm like, okay, guys, as soon as I get to the point, they're all going to start rushing back for me. They're going to break the line. And that's when you guys push. I said that. And nobody fucking pushed. They were just kind of like dancing around where that bridge is. I'm like, dude, guys, I tried my best to give you that opening. And you did fucking shit. What? Oh, you see, that game is what made me just take a breather and stop playing. And I'm probably gonna take like at least a couple days break from that game because of shit like that. Oh yeah, then yesterday night had a team that decided to run four offense heroes and a Junkrat on Hanamura defense, and I was stuck playing Lucio just to try and salvage something. How does one fuck up Hanamura defense that badly? And I keep telling these guys, like, eventually, and it was another game where we were, okay, we switched sides. We obviously got fucking steamrolled. And one dude had the nerve to tell me, oh, just fucking chill out. I'm like, I wasn't yelling or anything at that point. Not yet, anyway. I don't want to get reported. That's not. I wasn't pushing the button when I was like yelling to myself, so they couldn't hear me. But when I did push the button to talk through the mic, I'm like, guys, we're too squishy. We're getting burned through. Now do you see what I mean? And yes, I was a little bit condescending in saying that, but at the same time, I was right. And the same thing happened on offense. I was the only one running a tank. And I'm like, guys, we can't push or hold a point with just one tank. Not on Hanamura, we can't. But of course, like everybody wants to be a fucking hero with their Genjis, and one guy was running McCree. And it's okay to go off flanking, but one of you do that. The rest of us have to push. And they were just going in one by one and getting killed. And I was the only one really like trying to play as a team and win. It was absolutely ridiculous, and I'm sure you could say, well, that's why you shouldn't be playing solo queue. But I mean, before these past couple days, I had pretty decent experiences in solo queue. I mean, I would say almost half of my games so far, I have like 70 wins out of 130 or something like that. They were all in solo queue, almost half of them. And it's disheartening to see that suddenly, I mean, it was just crazy. And I've had nothing but bad luck with teams like that in the past couple days. And of course, I just fucking plummeted because of it. It was gradually because I'd win one here or there, or maybe the game. I don't know how the skill rating thing works, but sometimes it would only go down a little bit. Um, and yeah, I mean, that's basically my rant on people. If you're not gonna, first of all, if you don't have a mic, at least communicate. Try and communicate through the typed chat. And if you're not willing to do either thing, either voice chat or type chat, please don't play competitive because there's no way at that point that you can coordinate as a team and win and fucking win games. It's just we're at an inherent disadvantage versus a team that is willing to communicate. So I guess it's kind of a public service announcement to anyone trying to play competitive Overwatch and be open to advice from your teammates and don't always take it as us being critical. Trust me, I try to be as nice as possible when telling someone that it's probably in our team's favor that you switch from Mei on Volskaya offense. Or there was another Mei that we... Oh yeah, Numbani. Where I was playing Reinhardt, okay? And of course, our only team's tank, because everybody was playing... For some reason, we had a Mei. Someone played Mercy, which is fine. Like a Reaper, but we just weren't coordinated. I was the only one trying to actually make an effort to get ourselves together, get behind the fucking shield, take out the turrets, and push. So, I mean, I was just left as Reinhardt trying to push forward with absolutely no one behind me to back me up. Everybody was just off doing their own thing and ultimately getting themselves killed. And it was extremely frustrating. Yeah. I mean that's really the bulk of what I have to say. I could spend like half an hour longer coming up, remembering more anecdotes of things that have happened these past couple days. As well as just telling, because I mean, I know my friends have gone through similar things. That's why one of mine, he just doesn't play solo queue at all. And I would tell him, like, no, I've had good experiences, but now I kind of see his point of view with him refusing to play without at least a 4 or 5 stack. Is just bullshit like that. And oh yeah, okay, this is the one I was trying to remember. Some dude in the, I mean, at least he was using the typed chat, but he was just telling me to shut the fuck up at everything. Not even things that were critical, just me talking in general about what we should do as a team because nobody else was willing to take the. And it's, you see, it's kind of awkward when no one else is willing, or like it's only 1 or 2 people. It really should be the entire team because then it's a little bit awkward trying to take the reins and not having anyone to bounce ideas off. And it's frustrating. And I was telling people, okay, on this map, it's good to run. It was Kings Row. It's we should run double Winston and just blitzkrieg in there because I've done this before in solo queue, mind you, and it's worked out great. And everybody, and this dude was like, okay, just shut the fuck up now. And nobody even remotely considered my advice, and we got fucking crushed. I think I still played Winston that game, but just people not willing to cooperate with others. Like, you do realize this isn't CS:GO. It's not Call of Duty. It's not Battlefield. It's Overwatch. It's a team game. It's like Team Fortress 2. So if you're not even willing to hear out your teammates and potential team strategies, stay in quick play. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't play competitive if you're gonna tell somebody to shut the fuck up when they're the only person in the voice chat trying to get the team together for some sort of synergy. I wasn't even saying anything critical at that point. Absolutely nothing. I was trying to be friendly. And this asshole has the nerve to go shut the fuck up when he was playing a useless hero in that map as well. He was playing oh no, that was somebody else. He was playing like a McCree or something like that. Um and then later when we were on defense, he was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna mute you and I'm not gonna heal you." How okay. Even if you don't like what I have to say, going as far as to say I'm not going to heal you when I'm the tank of your team, how immature can you be? You're in competitive. We play to win. You can't just say that I'm gonna refuse to heal you. Oh yeah, the dude was playing Zenyatta, and I said, okay, I'm remembering the entire thing now. He was playing Zenyatta, and I'm like, okay, I'm not digging Zenyatta as our sole healer, and he tells me to shut the fuck up, and then he was like, I'm not gonna heal you, dude. Zenyatta is objectively right now, as it stands, one of the worst heroes in the game, and he only heals people one at a time. And I'm not completely close to the idea of using Zenyatta in like some sort of double healer setup, but I don't know. Not a fan of Zenyatta how he is now. He needs a buff. And I'm just pointing that out for the benefit of our team's chances of winning. And he's like, nope. He's like, nope, fuck you. I'm not going to heal you. Absolutely ridiculous. And luckily, someone on our team listened and actually switched to Mercy. And we did manage to actually push the payload on that map. It was Gibraltar, I believe. And see now, because it's so many, it's amazing because now it's so many games where I've had stupid people that I'm getting them mixed together now. No, this dude specifically, the dude who told me to shut the fuck up, it was on Gibraltar. And because somebody else switched to healer, we luckily managed to get the payload going. But ultimately we lost in sudden death. Because, I mean, I guess that was a legit loss. Like, we were just not playing, they were just playing better than us. And we lost because of that. Nothing really dumb happened there. And this video must be at least 20 minutes long now. Judging by... Oh, no, only 12 minutes. Just judging by how many replays I've gone through, but... Yeah, I just wanted to vent on my frustrations on that. And I guess you can comment down below if you've had similar experiences in competitive solo queue where it's like at one point these people are just not playing to win. I guess while I'm on the topic, if you guys play Overwatch, go ahead and leave your ID down below. Let's queue up sometime so we don't have to deal with douchebags and people who are just not competitively minded. I'll go ahead. I guess I don't remember my ID off the top of my head. Like, I know it has the numbers included, but I'll just leave that in the comments below as well. And I mean, I'm on Overwatch quite a bit. Maybe not so much after this video, but like give it a day or two, and I'll be on, and we can queue up, yeah, and start winning some games, yeah. All right, I guess there's no other reason to continue this video. Oh, well, I guess I do want to get to... I pull a critical art on this person in this game, I believe. Is that right? I don't even know if we've gotten to that yet. Oh well. But yeah, that sucks because of... because I ended up tilting a lot just because we couldn't clutch out those wins just because our comp usually wasn't good or people weren't willing to work together. It's just a little frustrating. And again, it's not like I'm trying to say that, you know, I'm the best player in the world, like, or that it wasn't due to me being bad also, or not excellent. I mean, if I were great at the game, maybe I could have carried through a couple of those games and pulled the win, but that just wasn't the case. Oh, I think I played this one twice by accident. Yeah, because I'm starting to remember this. Oh well. Alright, I guess I'll end it there.